Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking tips and tricks for the new 2023 Chevrolet Colorado and GMC Canyon, so stay tuned. So if you're driving around and your check engine light comes on and your truck seems fine, one of the possible cases could be that the fuel filler flap will get stuck and not make a good seal. So just push in with your finger and reseal it. Make sure it makes a nice seal. That can trigger a check engine light. If you have a Colorado or GMC Canyon and you didn't order the trailering package, your truck will not ship with a trailer hitch or power receptacle for trailer lighting. Now this could be easily fixed, and you can probably do it yourself. It's pretty easy to do. So you can order this. This is the part number. So this is the actual plug that has the receptacles for the trailer wiring. What's cool is that it's already pre-wired. So when you pick up your truck, you're gonna have a dummy plug, kind of like this. And this just comes out with two clips on either side. You can get behind there with a screwdriver and this just pops out. And then you hook up the existing harness to the back of this factory plug and it just snaps in, super easy. And then the trailer hitch, this is a GM factory hitch and it's just 4 bolts to put in. This surround, there's been reports that it scratches really easily while cleaning. So what I did is I actually wrapped this with paint protection film. Expel makes a kit already cut for this thing, and it's not too hard of a process. And this console is actually fairly easy to remove. You can just pull out the phone charger area. It just lifts right out like that. And then this just unsnaps. You just pull straight up like that. And just kind of work your way back with it. And it comes right out. And then you can wrap it or whatever you want to do with it. So this kit covers everything up to this line right here. The inside is not covered with the paint protection film, but everything else is. And this is self-healing. It heals in heat or hot liquids, like hot water or hot rag will heal any scratches. And to put it back in, it's just the reverse. And it snaps in, and then you drop in your wireless charging tray plastic liner. And it just kind of snaps in. Super easy. So I've seen people ask online, what does this auxiliary button do? Well, right now it does nothing. Now GM makes a module that plugs in somewhere in the passenger kick panel that is a fusible fuse box type situation where you can add in, say, like driving lights or fog lights or light bar, that sort of thing. And it's supposed to be a plug and play unit that you plug into, and then that gives you your outputs that is controlled by this switch. Some people thought maybe it was for the 120 volt outlet in the bed of the truck or behind the console, but no, it is not. Those outlets are on all the time as long as the motor is running or you're in service mode, which you do that by holding the button down for 5 seconds with the key, with the motor not running. That turns on your 120 volt plugs. You can pull this out. This just has a couple of clips. You can pull it straight out. So if you wanted to modify or add switches or buttons to this blank area, super easy to do. It just pulls right out. You just kind of grab it and just pull it towards you and it comes right out. So the first thing we're going to look at is your speedometer cluster. By hitting the button right here, that shuffles between the pages, which we know about. But you can actually change the look of this. And you do that by holding this button with the 2 squares for 3 seconds. Now you have two other gauge choices, and you can use this toggle down, then you press in to select it. And that is our second look. And we'll hold it down again. And this is the third look, which is a little more streamlined. Looks cool. So another thing I've seen people ask about is how to set the speedometer readout, which is right there. And that's done under Settings, Display, Instrument Cluster, and Speed Sign on or off. And then you can enable turn-by-turn graphics if you're using Google Maps. Now another cool thing is you can assign certain pages from your vehicle entertainment center to show up on your speedometer cluster. So to do that, you would cycle through this button right here and through your different pages. And say I've got fuel economy pulled up right now and I want to switch that out to something different. Go to Vehicle Info, and whatever function you want to display, say tires and brakes, say we want to do tire pressure, click on the arrow there, add to driver display, and you just click that, and then you swap that screen out, and now if we look, we have our tire pressures displayed right here. The only thing is you can only do one extra page at a time, so it's either tire pressure or fuel economy. I wish there was an option to add more pages, but there isn't at this time. So I hope some of those tips and tricks helped you out. You might already know about them, but for the new people that are just getting their vehicles, this is good information, and it's good to have this kind of stuff out there on the internet. So in our next video, we're going to be doing paint protection and ceramic coating on my new Colorado. So stay tuned for that, and stay tuned to the channel. We'll talk to you soon.